not press fly, no. Actually, this is our route so far. Here. It is exactly like this. Which means, yes, we started from Brindisi, this is clear. And we went to Napoli. That was the first flight actually. It was, and it was with Alitalia, Angry Pilot, yes. In Napoli somehow. Then, from Napoli, we went from Napoli to Ben Gurion, to Tel Aviv. On Easter, was it? Yes. And this flight was with Olympic Airways. Just perfect. Everything was just fine and cool. Very nice. And then we went with Keltona, the cargo, 777 cargo. Then we went to Cairo, yes. No matter if it seems here to be the opposite, Cairo, Tel Aviv, but anyhow it was Tel Aviv, Cairo. So we continued to Dubai, isn't it? With Malaysia. Very nice landing. Perfect. And then we had an excursion around Burj Khalifa with Qantas. 747 was Qantas and Malaysia was 777-300. In general, how to say, I remember the planes in my fleet. Okay, and then I decided to go east. This is clear, and I found, let's say, what was just 90 degrees. And it was this Konarak, unforgettable flight with Lufthansa. This I definitely suggest, this landing. Yeah, that was something very nice. And then I think we took the Aerogringo family, the Aeromexico with Pola. Pola appeared, a Dreamliner also is Pola. And we went to Karachi. And from Karachi we went to Boeing. From Pakistan we went to India. And then I think again to Pakistan, Islamkot. Here it is a little bit interesting because I mean there was nothing at all with Air France 747. And here I couldn't find, let's say in the airport is somewhere here. If we magnify, okay, here it is, Islamkot. This is where we landed, very nice scenery. No waypoints, no navets, no nothing. And so anyhow, we continue to Islamkot. This is the closest waypoint I found, okay. And then we went again to India, to Ahmedabad. Yeah, here my memory is a little bit short. What was it? This one. Let me check. Okay, that was Speedy Cargo, another 777 freighter. And then from Ahmedabad, we went to Chennai. So far the landing of the year with Delta. I mean, okay, this is a must-see. And then, somewhere here I fell in love with Thai. Installed a new add-on that included the cabin of Thai. And from Bangkok, Suvarnabhumi, we had a very short flight. I was saying that we could even take a taxi to go from Suvarnabhumi to Bangkok International. It was 25, 30 something. Very nice flight, yes. And that was with which one? That was Aeromexico with the Air Gringo was this flight, a short one. And then from Bangkok, that was with Anna, 777-300. And somehow we didn't continue. And I'm sure that we will not continue anymore to the east. South, and I had no idea that Vietnam had so many islands. Con Son Island in Condon Archipelago, isn't it? This one. Also a very difficult landing. Some landings where the runways, were not suitable. They were very short. And then we went to Phuquoc. It was the last flight. This with Atlas, Freighter. And the previous one, was with British Airways. And we continue from here, from this point. We are now in Phu Quoc Island because this one is the largest island in Vietnam. So this is so far. This is what is going on so far. Exactly like this. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel once again. Welcome to the delayed flight. We have a brand new Boeing 787, an enhanced model actually. This is a 787 XE. And we welcome Air India to our fleet. So let us start our engines. You know how to do those things. There were so many tutorials about the startups. The airport does not have any facilities. Actually, it doesn't have almost nothing at all. Okay, here I have a safety cam, and this is the new model. Here we have some more facilities. We have the electrical systems. We can check our doors. We can check the condition of the gear. There are some statistics. Okay, position. Our airport is VVPQ, I think. Yeah, it is. Gate 3, I think. Arrival is ILS 24 and we go to Chumphon. Okay. Good. Okay, we will find the runway. 28 is the runway. We will use the autopilot and not the FMC settings because I saw some problems. So better to use the autopilot. Okay, so altitude 16,000. Vertical speed 1.8. Yeah, there was some problem with the auto throttle somehow. 240 speed. Okay. Flight director on. Heading of the runway is 280. So let us set 280 degrees. Okay. And let us leave. 95. Thrust. Okay. Autopilot engaged. Flaps retracted. Yes, and here retracted. And lateral navigation set. Not vertical navigation because there were some problems. Good. Flaps fully retracted, and I hope we will follow our flight plan this time. So it seems. Okay, auto throttle works at least. 265. Let us decrease the rate of ascent to 5,000, which is already a lot. Okay, at least we follow our flight plan this time. Let us set our lights a little bit because, what to say here? And I don't know how we will land once again, because we have a runway less than 6,000 feet for the Dreamliner. I think it is 5 dot something. So I don't know really how we will manage, if we will manage to land. So we're heading to our next waypoint, which is at Pop, something like this. Distance 5150 something miles, nautical miles. And then we will turn to our next waypoint. Let us contact with the tower if this will be any help, but I think it will not be.
Ho Chi Minh Center, Air India 9er is type Boeing B787-10 60 miles south of Phuquoc, 16,000 feet. Request flight following. Squawk 5606 Air India 9er.
I don't know how we will land. This is quite extreme. I mean, we have a runway less than 6,000. I really don't know what will be. But it is not the first time, isn't it? In general, in all these islands lately, the runways were quite short, but somehow we managed. Okay, we arranged the lights a little bit. And soon we will turn to our next waypoint, which is this one, Nulbo, here. Okay, and since we turn now. Good. I made some calculations which may be proved out to be extremely wrong. Weather slightly better, this is good news, slightly better. So we are flying at level 16,000 feet, and where we will reach Nulbo we want to be at 5,000 feet, so we must lose 11,000 feet. So I calculated that we must start descending about 33 miles far from Nulbo. Now if we keep the speed of 250 that we have right now, that means that 33 nautical miles before Nulbo, let me check it out, we must descend, our speed is 250, with a rate of descent of 1.250 feet per minute. Maybe it is totally wrong, this one, but anyhow we will give it a try. Let us wait and see what happens. Now we are 53 nautical miles far from this Nulbo, our next waypoint. So we said 5,000 feet. Let us put 5,000 feet on the autopilot. But anyhow, we will have a look. This doesn't solve many problems because the main problem is the runway. Okay, the runway has an ILS frequency, but still it is about 5,500 feet for the Dreamliner of Air India. But I think it is not the first time that we will manage somehow. So we are waiting to reach, according to the calculation, the point of descent, which is 33 miles far from Nulbo. And we set 1.25,000 feet per minute. This is almost impossible because, okay, we have a speed of 250, isn't it? But when we will descend, the speed will increase. So we either must use the the speed brakes, or what to say, to reduce speed. The airspeed will not be the same. Bangkok Center, okay.
Bangkok Center, Arindia, 9er, Tree 9er, 16,000 feet.
It will be extremely difficult. I think this is the most difficult landing so far. Yeah, Nulbo.
Continue to Nulbo as planned.
We press B to correct our elevation. 36, okay, let us start, let us see. We descend with 1.25. Okay, make it 1.3. When we will be at Nulbo, we must have an altitude of 5,000. If it is not exactly like this, I will press Flitch. So I will correct it. Already the speed is higher, it is 257. Let us reduce it with the speed brakes. Okay. Let us see how close we will be at Nulbo when we will reach 5,000 feet. Let us increase the range. I'm very curious about this. There was a tutorial about it. There are some calculations. If it will work, I will demonstrate another time how we will calculate the point of descent. So far so good, however. We keep a speed of about 250 and we keep also a rate of descent of 1.3000. At least visibility slightly better. This is good news. I think we will be higher when we will reach Nulbo. Okay, worst chance I will press Flitch mode and we will stabilize. Elevation of the airport is not something special, it is an island, so I wrote this down. Yeah, 18 feet only, okay, not a big problem. Because we must always take in consideration the elevation of the airport. The most difficult plane to fly is this one. Actually, we said we have an enhanced model, we have a brand new strobe light, we have a new add-on, the XE mode, 787 XE mode is installed here. But we are descending very slowly, quite comfortably for the passengers of our flight with Air India. Yeah, decision height or ground proximity warning system is on, though it is not the first priority since we know that the elevation of the airport is close to 0, 18 feet only. So we are about to reach Nulbo 5 nautical miles, another 3 miles. And we turn. Yeah, here it shows that we changed the waypoint. We are already to Nulbo, but let it be. Okay, let us increase a little bit the rate of descent. It is just fine. We failed only 2,000 feet. We are above 2,000 feet only. But somehow it was not the worst. Let us increase the rate of descent, 1.7. Okay, we are close to 5,000. Not perfectly calculated, but anyhow quite close to Nulbo, let's say 2-3 nautical miles maybe. We reached the 5,000 feet. Okay, 5,000, you see. Good. And now we are close to our airport. So now we go to this SF-244, which is quite a distance. It is about 60 nautical miles far. And when we will reach this waypoint, we are close to downwind actually, we will be. And we want an altitude of about 4,000, so we will lose another 1,000 feet. And according to our new calculations, okay, it is still another 27 miles. We must start descending with a rate of descent of, again, 1.25 thousand feet per minute, about 4 miles far from this waypoint. Let us see what will be. Again, it will be something inaccurate, but anyhow, without disturbing the passengers this time, we managed to descend a little bit normally. Our speed this time is a little bit increased. 4.3 thousand feet, and see here altitude. Right when we turn, you see here altitude and vertical speed. Exactly when we turn, we reached an altitude of about 4,000 feet, and that was totally precise. Good. So little by little we have this. The greatest challenge so far is this, with this runway. But as I said, it is not the first time. I'm sure we will be proud of Air India that we chose for this flight. Approach.
Approach Air India 9er Tree 9er, 4,000 feet. Air India 9er Tree 9er, approach altimeter 29.80, continue as planned.
Okay, now let us descend to 3,000 feet. We said that 2.8 and 3,000 feet is the best elevation to find the glide slope. Okay, actually I disengage the auto throttle. Yeah, downwind. So, flaps little by little and gear down already. We always check with the external camera that gear is down. And now we have also another waypoint, this Igago, but this will be close to final. Let us descend to 3,000. A little bit steep this time, 2,000. Close to 2,000. Okay. Auto brakes, of course, 4. Maximum. I don't trust at all. No, I will not arm speed brakes. I don't trust. I will deploy them manually. No. Okay, we're losing speed. Yeah, this is a challenge. Surprisingly, we didn't ask for a runway. No one told us to do so. We should have our runway already. Okay, we are here. We see the map. Yeah, this is a challenge. Actually, we have also the glide slope appeared. Localizer not, but glide slope, we see something here. Glide slope appeared. Yeah, we are close to the big moment. A right turn and then turn to final. And we bleed speed also. We go to this Igago. Seems to be our last waypoint. 155. We don't have guidance from localizer and glide slope at the moment. We only follow the navigation mode, unfortunately. I will activate the localizer mode now, because I see the localizer here, if it works. But okay, glide slope also appeared. Glide slope also appeared. So localizer mode is on, and come on, come on, come on. To risk it, though we are not lined up perfectly, I will risk it. Approach mode is on. Approach mode is on. We are heading for the runway. Yeah. And I suppose the runway is somewhere here. 3,000 feet. We are still on autopilot. We check auto brakes. Okay, it is 4 maximum. Surprisingly, everything is perfect so far. Only the nose is a little bit higher. Okay, soon the plane must descend automatically. Glide slope is just perfect, and localizer is also perfect. Here it is. Let us see, let us see. Yeah, it is, it is. Yeah, good, 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 good. We reduce our speed, and soon we will deactivate the autopilot. Yeah, this is a challenge. 5.5 thousand feet runway. Okay, here is also our real altitude, 2.39, 2.37. Speed 150. Yeah, surprisingly in this small airport everything works perfect so far. But this cannot change the length of the runway. No. Okay, 2,000 feet. I increased the speed because we want to descend. Perfect guidance. .4. Yeah, we can see that the runway is quite short. 1,000. Okay, disengage. I have the control. And not to forget to deploy the speed brakes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 1,000, okay. Let us go to 500. And keep 500. Windy. 700. Okay. Speed is quite high. Speed is quite high. 196. Wow, in the wind. No, no, we will land. No, we will land. Okay. Speed still high, 180. Okay. 100. Okay. Touchdown. We stopped. We stopped. Okay, according to the circumstances, let us see. Speed got a little bit higher than I was expecting. Quite windy in the end. Yeah, this is something difficult. 180. Okay. Yeah, touchdown is just perfect. And we managed to stop on time, isn't it? Yes. Okay, let us see those two cameras. External camera and this one. Something difficult was this one. Yeah, a little bit scary, but so is life. I don't think anyone got injured or had any kind of problem. So in general I think it is okay. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this was all for now. A little bit tiresome was this flight in the end. To check out what happened with the replay of the landing. But in general, I think, okay, maybe it was not the best, but somehow we managed. Thank you for watching this clip and hope to see you soon to the next one. Bye for now.